Hey, welcome back to Top Boxing. So today I'll go through a class where I taught head movement, and head movement is something that has always been natural for me as well, and trying to understand what does it take to move naturally in boxing. So head movement, you don't naturally move your head, you move your entire body, but also where to focus from, right? So you use your core, which is your midsection, and that controls your legs and your arms. Really, it's about using your core to link your entire body so you move as one, okay? So, of course, if you want to fight or compete, you need to join the gym where you have a coach that can supervise sparring and has experience. Otherwise, you can really get yourself hurt, okay? Disclaimer below as well. But if you want any further information, you can check it out on my school. All right, enjoy the video.
Levels of head movement. A lot of people get head movement wrong. Head movement, you don't actually move your head, you move your entire body and your head comes as well. You want to stay in a neutral posture, right? So then you can levels of head movement. A lot of people get head movement wrong. Head movement, you don't actually move your head, you move your entire body and your head comes as well. You want to stay in a neutral posture, right? So then you can move your entire body with your head. Because if you move your head off, like you get hit, there's nothing supporting your head, okay? So what happens is, I just want you to feel some tension in your core, and then you can kind of move your entire body around, okay? So have your weight, you can feel your weight shifting, okay? From your front foot to your rear foot, so that's all I want you to work on, okay? So you're shifting front foot and rear foot. You're controlling your breathing and you're just getting a nice flow. So it should be like constant, almost like you put your weight to your front foot and your back foot, okay? So your hands are in front of you and they should just float. They should just move with your head as well. So this is something that Diego was talking about because his right hand would come down at times, right? So if you're moving good, your hands will automatically be held up, okay? So again, the flow is you want to keep your core a bit tight and you're just flowing forwards and backwards. And Feifi is very good at this. He does a lot. And but yeah, just the flow, right? So you can even just walk around, sort of like Cuban style, right? Like Rigondeaux, he does it really well, where he's just controlling his footsteps, okay? So that will be the first one that we do. So we're going to partner up, just face someone next to you as well. So it just doesn't matter who, just face someone, just partner up, partner up. They're always going to punch where your head is at. So if my head's here, you punch, yep, again. Just keep following my head, yep, yep. Okay, so like you want to slowly build it up, all right? So we're going to have one person slowly punching and you always want to start nice and slow. And again, you know where your opponent's going to punch, it's where your head's at. Some people will get really tricky, especially Mayweather with the pull counter. He put his head forwards and then you jab, he pulls it back, okay? But that's after he calculates the range. You do enough movement, eventually you kind of figure out someone's range as well, okay? So we have partner A punching first and partner B just moving the head. And again, it's always small movements and you want to make a miss at the last second, okay? So we'll get a good flow, maybe for a minute, then we'll swap over, okay? So again, it's all about getting a good rhythm, get some space so you don't hit each other, step on each other's ankles as well, okay? So just build up a rhythm. Once the other person gets comfortable, then you can start punching faster or a bit more quicker, okay? That's it, yep, and you're always watching. Good job, Kieran, okay? So you're always watching the punches. So as it's getting comfortable, you can go a bit harder, okay? Or a bit harder, a bit faster, but you slowly build up the rhythm. You don't go from 0 to 7, you go from 0, 3, 4, until they kind of adjust, okay? And as you get more comfortable, you can move around as well, okay? Yep, so keep going. 30 seconds left. Okay? All good boxers know where they are in the ring, so they can change the positioning when they need to. That's good, Diego, yep. You can turn up a little bit for Feifi. He's very experienced with the head movement. Mohammed, you just got to work on making it, yeah, good, smooth. You're on point, yeah. Make it smooth, you're baiting, and you always have control, especially on one leg. Control that you really need, okay? So when you're there, it's always the small movements, okay? And we're gonna go, it's gonna be non-stop, all right? So we're gonna be here, and throw some punches back, yep. Yep. Yep, so it's always small movements. You don't want to, last thing you want to do is attack and then pause, all right? You always want to attack, pause, moving back and out, but you want to keep your feet right on, you want to be toe to toe with your opponent, okay? So just nice and light first. As you get better, you can add a bit more power, a bit more speed, but it's always building the rhythm until you're comfortable with the opponent that you're with, okay? So we're going to rotate partners for this one, but again, you're always focusing on your breathing, your control. You don't need to exhale when you're doing this attack, these punches, okay? Later on you can, but you can still get good rhythm, good flow just by controlling your breathing. You can see me talking as I'm doing this, right? So with the head movement, that's how you get like the best rhythm and the best movement. If you can breathe normally while you're doing your movement, it adds onto your boxing and it transfers very well. Eventually later on you can move and you can be like, shh, shh. You can add power to it, but you don't need to right now. This really develops control and you can feel your entire body as well, okay? It's that awareness that you're developing. All right, so partner up and then we're gonna rotate, okay? So this is another one of Muhammad's specialties, but he'll work with you. That's it, just flow, yeah? So you're always watching and see what comes back. You're catching, you're parrying. That's it. Sometimes you can move in closer, sometimes you move away just to create some distance, create some space. All right, pause. Change partners now. Yep, Sang and Mohammed. That'd be good. All right, there you go. So I want you to get comfortable. Try to stay tall while you're doing, okay? Try to walk in with your hands like this, because like when you're low, it just makes you a bit more stable. And as long as you're in control, but it's a bit tricky because Mohammed has more experience. That's it, there you go. Just getting very comfortable. You're doing very good as well. Sometimes you can even pull out, okay? So then, like say for example, right, he's attacking you, you can attack, and then he throws attack, you just pull out, come back straight in, okay? So you always keep your opponent guessing, especially with the type of defense that you're doing as well. Yeah, that's it, yeah, play around.
So I hope you enjoyed that video and found it useful. And if you want those small tips that make such a big difference, you can find more and a structured pathway on my private online community in school. The link is in the bio. There you'll receive personalized guidance by myself, and it will guide you to where you want to go. Thanks.